Yo, Mandem Podcast, episode 290.
Yeah.
No stuttering.
You might know
No
the
stuttering.
episode for once.
It's the first time ever.
Just about.
But yeah, man, welcome back.
Yes.
It's the first time we've done 2 episodes back to back in
a minute.
in a while. So
Yeah.
people should be thankful for that. And we should be thankful for this weather as well.
Yeah.
Summer's back.
Hottest day of the
Just-
year, probably.
It feels like the hottest day ever. Like, if I'm being honest.
What is it like? What, 32?
It's 30 plus, I'll say, confidently.
Rich, what's your theory about the months? You said it off air.
Yeah,
Oh.
man. I think everyone should have clocked it by now. To be honest, like
No.
if you're
What's
if you're
this?
remotely woke, no. If you just if you just clock like
Third eye,
the world,
pineal
yeah,
glands aren't
in England at least, I can't speak for anywhere else.
calcified.
But don't you think like the months are a month out? Sorry, the seasons are a month out.
A shift has
So
taken
like
place here.
we're in September now. We're in September now. We're still basically in summer. I feel like
So what
autumn
you saying?
starts in October now. Winter starts in December instead of. Sorry, winter starts in maybe January now. It's free. It's free.
It's
They're
13
free
months.
right?
in Rich's calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everything's out. Like it doesn't start getting
I get what
warm.
you're saying.
Spring don't really
No,
start
I
until
definitely
like
agree with
April
you.
now.
Yeah, because March. People used to say March is spring, but
It's
that's
not,
a
bro.
myth.
What's
No.
it? Winter.
That's still clean
we've had
winter.
snow
like
in
Montclairs,
Like,
gooses. If
Oh,
you're
it's
into that
cool.
stuff, yeah, you're still.
So
you're
what are
still
you saying?
early.
You've just recognised this now? It's
no, I've been saying it.
He's
But
been woke.
it's been confirmed.
No, that's
But yeah, we're
bullshit.
here
Man.
now.
It's cap.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. when you got your woolly hat on in March, chat to me.
I need more evidence, man.
Yeah.
I can't just say like we're behind. I need more than that.
It snowed in April last year.
That's globe. That's just the globe just doing.
The globe doing globe
globe-
Yeah, but that's
stuff.
what I'm talking.
That's it.
The globe is
globing,
affected
man.
the
So
globe.
you're saying we should move it because the
I'm not saying we should move it. I'm just saying pre
Like
it.
it has moved.
Yeah, I don't agree, but it's just opinions.
Horses for courses.
Anyway, we're here with Jamie today. Jamie's back.
One disagreement.
High on confidence.
3 minutes in.
A changed man.
Me,
A new man.
a better man. Yeah,
New-
better.
oh,
ignorant man, very ignorant.
Nice.
No, a better man,
chatting
an
shit.
arrogant man.
An arrogant man. You said it. You know?
No, I'm playing. Yeah, man, a better man still.
What is good with you?
What's changed since the last time you featured on the
But
podcast?
this 18 carat, No, I'm joking. Yeah, got married, had a wedding. Oops. Yeah, got married in Cyprus. What it's like? Yeah, a month ago now, isn't it?
Could you sound excited about it, please?
Who?
You.
No, I'm just
married
saying,
life
like,
though, man. You get
I'm on
used
my
to married life.
it's the come down now, innit? There's
Okay,
nothing
fair.
to be excited about, really.
Nothing, you know.
But yeah,
So-
no. Let me talk louder than for you. Yeah, no, we went Cyprus. Obviously, got married, killed all the Mandem's account balances and all of that. But yeah, man, I think we can all say it was worth being in the
Worth it.
overdraft, right?
Fair.
Credit cards,
It was
loans,
good.
Maxed out. Balance transfers are running. There's bare
Remortgaging.
things going on,
The
man.
lot firm.
But yeah, no, it's sick, man. Like, everyone says to me, like, oh, when you get married, like, nothing changes. Like, it's just the same shit. But for me, it's like things have changed. Like, I'm
Is
more, yeah, like,
Immediately?
I'm more, yeah, immediately. Like, literally, when we got to Cyprus, I said, look, listen, I ain't having one quibble. Like, there's no type of argument.
Okay.
It is not, yeah,
This is
prior.
before the
Yeah,
build-up to the actual
so we
wedding.
got married, 4 or 5 days into the holiday. But I said, when I get there, it's not like this is our wedding. We're not starting marriage life like on any type of
Pace.
passer.
Cold.
I
So
respect
now, like, even like obviously I've kept it moving forward. I ain't had one argument.
Bro, we should get married.
I just
She'll get married.
my
then.
thing is my thing is any
That's
type
all
of
it
thing. I just walk away like, and I would never do that before.
Don't sweat the
Any
small
type of
stuff.
what?
Any type of like where it could,
Disagreement,
where there could be something.
conflict.
yeah, kind of
Embers.
conflict, go over the line. I'm just on walking away, or just
Actually walk away, or you just don't make it a thing.
not actually walking away.
Physically
like,
walk
saying,
away.
you know what? Yeah, we're not doing this.
See, if the bins ain't been taken out, you just fuck it, take it out.
No, but I take them out anyway. So, but my thing is, it's just like we're married now, we're locked in. So, what are we gonna argue for? What's the point? I ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. Before I would have said like I could have just gone ham and be like, nah, whatever, man. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. Yeah.
I'm fucking leaving.
The pump pick. Yeah. Even though man can't never leave him, but
Yeah, but,
you had that feeling that you could leave.
Yeah,
But nah, now it's
but now it's like you have to give half.
yeah. If you leave there, on your back as well. Yeah, it's mad.
No,
You
I'm playing. I'm
together.
joking. No, and the love is more, man. It probably sounds bare cliche.
Yeah, it
like,
does,
but you know when it's like to me, it's like you know when
Yeah, it does. It does.
you know when you have a youth done, yeah. And before everyone says to you like you never love like anything how you love your child. It's not to that extent, but it's a little bit.
That's cold.
It's
It's
a bit
something.
It's a bit like that. Like everything's better.
Like a bolt on to the
That's
relationship,
everything's
like an
better.
extra package. Kind
Yeah,
of.
it's just
New
like
level unlocked, kind of.
yeah, and even like saying like my wife, like it sounds mad.
That must be booky.
Like it sounds
Like man say
mad.
misses all the time, innit?
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
fake
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
oh,
She ain't
this
really,
is-
yeah,
she's
man,
not- she's still miss like.
There's advertising standards. Yeah, there's some fakeness
Some
going on
false-
there. Man,
some
are saying
false
yeah, misses,
advertising.
but you know got different names and that.
Yeah.
That's your
But wife must bang.
that's your
like.
cohabitation part.
No,
Yeah.
it bangs, and then like it hit me the other day. Like I was like, because obviously as soon as we got married, she's changed
course she has.
no,
She
like,
didn't drag her feet because
Fucking-
I was at a wedding yesterday
Yeah.
and there's
Nah,
a
I
few
rate
people
that
that have
though.
been married, and a lot of them were saying the only thing they've changed, and they're probably different like lengths of marriage. So there's like 1 year, 2 years, one that got married last week. They said the only thing they've changed so far is the passports. They said all the bills, driving license ain't changed.
sorry, when I say that, I mean more informal. So like the legit stuff, she like passport, bank
still
account, she
remains.
hasn't changed, but there's a reason for that. Like,
Fair.
my-
Yeah.
my solicitor
Yeah.
advised me not to do that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, innit? But every like Instagram changed straight away. Like her classroom name changed straight away. Like literally when we
Wait,
got back
do
from
you
the
remember
wedding,
that?
bro, I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
Miss Green to
Miss Green to Miss
Miss
Best.
Best.
Yeah.
Bro, that
teachers.
spanned me. Like as a you, I couldn't understand
Have you
like,
got a
what
whole new
happened.
name,
Man.
man? Yeah.
How's your name changed?
like she's changed everything.
So
And it's
I
just
think
cold,
that parents'
man.
evening, like the
Yeah.
Llewellyns are turning up, like
Yeah.
crazy.
And I said something to her, and she was like, "Well, that's my name now." I was like, "Fair play, like, is
That's crazy. Yeah.
it is actually your name?" So yeah, no, it's cold, man. I was like, you lot know, man. Marriage has never been like. I think we could probably all, well, the majority of us could probably all agree, like it's not something like man are dying for. But
Yeah.
I'm glad I done it, and it was the best day of my life.
Sick.
Cold.
Sick.
Like, best, like by
Nice.
like, not by far. Like everyone was like, oh, like wasn't Rico being born?
Oh,
the
what?
best
Like,
day of your
why
life?
people got like just
The
hear him out?
comparison. Yeah.
Just let him land. Like,
yeah.
man, I say no,
Let
but
me
actually,
say what I'm saying. Like,
you look like you had more fun on your 25th birthday. Like,
Yeah, I was like, because when you have a youth, yeah, it's time to be a grown up. It's time to be mature,
There's
and it's
more responsibility.
more
that comes with
responsibility.
it immediate
It's
as well.
work.
Less
It's
and less
immediate
about
from
you, I
day
assume,
one.
as well,
Nappies,
yeah.
everything. When you get married, the day's just lit. It's fun. You're happy. So of course that day was better
yeah.
for me anyway.
a different kind of litness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a question for the unweds.
The single man.
No, you can't say
No,
that.
you're
Dan.
single. If you're not married, you're
Can't
single,
say that,
bro.
Dan.
Cohabiting.
Yeah.
The cold.
Okay, I was doing
Common law.
I was doing car insurance the other day, yeah, and I didn't know which one
Yeah, you don't want to disrespect and say single,
I
but
was saying civil partnership
because
on
you
accident.
can't. So if
No,
you,
that's for gays, isn't it?
So, like,
no, you
Yeah.
can get civil partners.
You can get-
for
yeah.
everyone now. Yeah.
but it's
Oh,
like
but-
legal, like on, like
yeah.
yeah. So if you like put,
They own
say
it.
like I'm single, but then you put that you're cohabiting, you can't have
Dude,
Oh,
they
the
that's
can't-
same
right.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You get a red
Or you
star.
can't have one of the
Asterisk.
other. Yeah,
Asterisk.
so you get, so you have to. So it's like
So you got to lie.
it's like cohabity or whatever the
Yeah.
option was, and you put it as that.
The call calm down, yeah.
Yeah.
Calm
No, no,
down.
you have to, yeah, cohabit, man.
But yeah, do you man feel? Oh, are you okay with, or do you feel a way about introducing your significant other as your girlfriend? Do you say like partner because it sounds a bit more mature?
This thing here, is
Partner
funny
always
still.
throws me off.
My partner, she refers to me to other people as partner now. She says that she thinks saying boyfriend is a bit young, considering all
I
the
feel that
water
way.
that's gone under the bridge between us, the age that we're at. She's
What about
like,
my man?
depends if she's on if she's at the informal, if you're at GRM gala, she can say that. But in the workplace, it's probably partner. I say my girl in work as well.
I'd say
And that's my girl.
But do you
I
know-
ain't saying like partners like
It sounds so mature.
we're achieving stuff. I'm not achieving. She might be. I'm not achieving bare. Like so.
Yeah, I think I'm more
Girlfriend.
part. Yeah, I'm.
Girl.
I think Les has
I'm
been a
in.
partner
I'm in
man for a
agreement
while.
of that. I think saying, "Oh, my girlfriend,"
Sounds.
you kind of downplay the relationship as well.
We say
It
you're
feels-
finding your feet like you're young in love in that.
You're all 2 years deep
Could
and
backtrack.
Yeah.
So I think partners just. But I get what you're saying. Partner, semi-ambiguous.
Yeah, it is.
Because you used to think that partner was reserved for
No, because when someone says partner, and I'm sure there's people
same-sex
agreed,
couples.
like, you know, when you said partner, you said my girl straight after. Yeah, when you said partner, then you said my girl or girl straight
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
Let me clarify that for you.
But a lot of the time when you hear partner, it's just partner.
And then what you're wondering, you're left
You're
wondering.
like all the time, like not all the time, but a lot of the time it's been like same sex, innit? When people have
Typically,
said partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it throws me off a little bit when I hear it because I'm not sure. But I I think girlfriend's calm, man. Like I said, girlfriend before.
Yeah, I say girl. Yeah, girlfriend is like.
Now, do you know what was lit? Fiance was lit.
I reckon fiance.
Oh, yeah.
Fiance sounds like
Fiance's might sound better than wife.
fun attached to it, innit? Yeah, it's like we still got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a bit fizzy, innit?
yeah,
Fiancé.
yeah. It's like, oh, you're going places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiance was decent.
Fiance is.
Progression.
What do you say, Rich? Yeah, it's progression. Like,
I don't know. I don't come to think of it. I might say. It depends who I'm speaking to. I might say partner if the person is like
the
more
disrespectful
senior.
one, yeah, baby mother, like.
Oh my god!
Even though like
The worst.
might actually be like accurate air quotes.
No,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't say
Baby
that,
mother,
man.
that's
is
crazy.
so-
And it's always niggas that say baby mother.
Oh no, they like
That's crazy.
they might
Always.
gloss
Wait,
it.
man
You might
do
get hit
bare
with the BM.
gymnastics.
BM might get hit with the BM.
Man
My
say BM. How do you man feel about the mother of my children? Or
Mother
child?
of my child.
Too
is
loaded, man.
Mother of my child is a piece of shit trying to act nice. Yeah.
Why? Like it's
What
too
would you-
long.
Yeah. I've checked out the conversation.
Treating her
by
like
that.
some nobleman, fam, like some archbishop of the mother
Yes,
of
it's around the
my-
houses,
Now,
isn't it,
mother
kind
of
of
my
thing?
child is
Accurate.
scumbag who's trying to gloss
Polish
it.
it.
Up. Yeah.
That's what I say,
Yeah. He's graduated from baby mother.
Yeah, they're not even together. Like
Yeah,
mother
no,
and child.
clean, but you're just trying to like make it look like she's got a job, 9 to 5, head screwed on.
Yeah,
Yeah, mother of my child is some word gymnastics thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. If you're
I mean,
playing the game, keep playing it.
but
man.
what do you say then? So you're not with your baby mama.
my ex.
My daughter's mum. Yeah, my ex. Straight.
My ex.
Straight. Yeah,
My-
yeah. Don't
My ex
complicate
is
it.
picking up the kids today, miss. Like simple.
I suppose yeah, exes.
Or just call her by her name.
Yeah, but that one for like
First
particularly
name,
at
yeah.
work that throws the hell out of me. Like
Oh, fair.
Oh,
I was
what,
speaking to someone, she
over
was like, yeah, Tom
familiarity.
did this, and I'm like,
yeah.
who the fuck is Tom? Like,
I had a colleague at work and she used to do that, talk about like her friends that I don't know.
Oh,
bro,
Like, I don't know this, and Amanda did this, and I'm like, I
who
actually
are these?
don't-
give
I
me
can't
some
keep up.
context. I don't like. I feel like a shit story.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with that, man.
Hate
rubbish.
Yeah. Shout out to married life. Shout out to single life, cohabitating,
Yeah.
Civil partners.
Shout
civil
out to life,
partnerships. Yeah, man. Shout out to love. Shout out to love, man.
Can I ask you man a question?
No.
God.
You look too excited about the question. That's the problem. It's
I know-
like
I know
the pressure rises.
I'm gonna
Eating
get
as
man in
well.
trouble.
Scar man, you lot girls will watch this anyway. So obviously you lot all got partners, girlfriends, significant others.
No, significant.
Do you lot now that I probably know the answer, but now that now that I'm married, feel any added pressure to get
No.
on that to get them knee pads out?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a pressure youth, yeah, but I feel there is added pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna call it for what it is. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna run from it. I've run for a long time.
I can't say I feel. I don't know if I told any of you like this that people were making bets that I was gonna propose at your wedding.
Yeah, you told me.
That's
crazy.
That's or that people were saying, oh no, he hasn't. Like,
Oh,
after
you're
the
a
end of
big
wedding.
narcissist. If you propose
That
at someone's
is
wedding,
Crazy,
Bro,
you
we
might
would have
actually
been
have to have a one-on-one.
We would have been scrapping.
Yeah, that's a fact.
on the mirror
worthy,
dance
yeah.
floor.
with like, and I would have let you in, like,
Yeah.
because
What?
that would have been. I would have let you win
On your
because
big
that
day.
would have been mad. Like, imagine I smacked him up.
And then propose.
And then propose, yeah, champion.
Anyway, so where was I? Like,
No.
it's mad.
That's great. No, people will think they
That's
must think you're a
insane.
narcissist.
They must. I said, you lot
That's
gotta like respect me. I beg. And big people saying this, you know.
Was it?
Yeah. I said that's mad. But then they thought I was gonna do it at the brunch. I was like, you lot okay, like.
Yeah, read the
It's
room.
Jamie's
But
day.
they're like, but you're
Week.
twins. I'm like,
Oh, nah.
yeah, crazy. But do I feel pressure? I'd say no.
No, there's elephantitis
not
in
for
the
me.
room, bro. Like, it's there, innit? Like, you're not
Elephant
talking
man.
about it.
But you feel the pressure.
You can feel it, though. Like, we just came back from a wedding abroad, and
Yeah.
we're in a WhatsApp group with these people. We're in a iMessage group with these same people. They're married. We're not. Like, if you pretend that you can't see it, you're lying.
What
Innit?
about you, Les?
Nah. I think
Yeah, but you go to a wedding every week.
Les is
Yeah,
in
this
board of weddings. Like,
This guy's
yeah.
done them all.
I think we said you're getting a hint by now.
It's just
I think when it's to opposite to Rich's point, but I think when it's might be family, you probably feel it a little bit. So when my brother last year, maybe a little like you think about it more than you probably think about it at any other time.
100%.
I think anyone else, you still think, but if you know what you're doing, then it's not.
You could just laugh it off. It's like, oh, my
Yeah,
work
you
colleague,
don't.
like,
Yeah,
haha,
you don't
we
feel the
really
pressure,
know
and she's
them.
not pressuring me at all for that anyway. So I feel like I'm cool for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely I wouldn't say there's any pressure there at all.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
So just stand in.
Yeah.
I'm the only honest one.
There's no
Liars,
pressure. I
bro.
swear there's no pressure.
We'll see how it all plays out,
I've got
man. I
my
think
own timeline,
the next
innit?
2 years will be.
Yeah,
I think next summer, I'm glad that there's not nothing. There should be no weddings. I think as it stands.
Yeah, we'll know by
No,
now.
there
We'll
shouldn't
know
be.
by
Yeah,
now.
that's cool. I'm happy.
We'll know
I'm
by
happy
now.
to take a year off. Just get myself
regroup.
I
Yeah.
beg,
I
like,
need
just
to regroup.
1 year. Just one
one.
year.
Mhm.
Someone will get
2024. Just please.
No, you can't. Yeah, wedding. I'm not going to any weddings next year. Basically,
Yeah, if you
If
haven't
you don't know
told me
by
already-
now,
If you're not told me now,
I can't attend, man. Respectfully. But yeah,
busy.
2025.
Yeah, round two.
Just load them
we
back
go
up.
again. Yeah. Polish
But if
these
people are
shoes,
getting married
man.
2025, depending on when,
chat shit. I know.
I mean, there'll be stags and all that kind of
I
stuff.
think
as
there'll
well,
be
so-
quite a few
I know.
2025 because there's been at
Two.
the Mandem there's been 2 proposals, isn't it?
I already know 2 for 2025.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
Yeah, I already know.
I'm
2.
here for it though, man.
Get in
I'm trying to
line,
step
man.
out.
2
Yeah,
for-
you're on the other
2 for
side, you're good,
25.
Made it out. He's at the finish line, waving at us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacemaker.
I'm like, it's at the starting gun. Just mad.
It also feel good to be a guest at a wedding.
Yes,
And not
after-
involved. I was
yeah,
saying to
yeah,
these man
yeah.
last week,
Yeah.
like to be
Yeah, I
just
watched,
a
I watched.
guest. Yeah.
I listened.
Just to be a guest. Oh, it's the best feeling.
Let's go, man. Yeah, to the Mandem listening, watching. Yeah, step it up, lads. Step it up. Where do you want to start? Have we found on your way here? Have you been extra vigilant? Have you been looking through the bins under the cars?
I have.
Have you seen the escapee terrorist
What's his name? Daniel.
Abdul Khalef?
That's
I think.
It's only 21.
Can I just say something? Do you
Young
not
boy.
think he looks like a Daniel Abdul Khalef?
He looks like a Daniel.
He
He looks like a
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah. But then he's is he a convert? I'd imagine. Or
I would imagine.
possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about him and his backstory. I've just heard the story about ex-army,
Mhm.
and like,
Dangerous.
was it espionage?
Yeah, charges of espionage
Spying,
and terror.
terrorism.
I rate
Terror
that
linked
word
charges.
so much.
Espionage is mad.
Espionage is
It's
the
not-
You watch too many
coldest
TV
word.
series,
Oh
innit?
my
No,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
a decent word to have attached
What's
to your
it?
name. Like,
French.
as far as they go.
I'm not sure what that. It sounds
French.
like
It sounds
yeah.
very French.
But it's like in the kind of spy intelligence kind of
Yeah.
that kind of sector. And yeah, he managed to escape from Wandsworth prison from Wano, underneath a food truck.
Did you see the video?
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen the video.
Yeah. So was it a break? Was it a breaks?
It's not breaks. It's
What was
another
it?
one. Like Beddy.
food. Yeah, Bedford or
something. Yeah.
So obviously, well, everyone knows we're talking about an escapee. Yeah, but what he's done.
Do you see him
No, so you see the truck that he's
On
under
a
it,
high
innit?
road.
like just holding on to the or tied to?
just holding on to catalyst
the-
converter.
yeah.
He might actually traded that in for some cash because people still catalytic converters. So that might be a way for him to remain on the run with some cash.
Oh, yeah, I know like terrorists and whatever, but I think that's so cold.
It's mad. All we kept saying in the group is it's gonna make a good TV show.
100%.
Um,
You know it's coming.
one of the things that I noticed was like the backlash online was the police saying like help us out kind of thing,
Weird.
and then everyone's saying like no man, you don't do your job man. Like,
Nah, man.
like, I'm not getting paid for this. Like,
Alright, check
you
it.
don't
If
need
you
me.
man see him, I don't know, over there.
yeah.
I'm not ringing the feds. Like, I'm not doing it.
Is it
No,
national security?
I'm not ringing no one. There's no reward.
betterment of society.
I ain't heard no 300
no
bags,
figures,
400
no
bags.
numbers.
Like, you think I'm gonna be like, yeah, my man's here? Nah, man.
Yeah, imagine you buck him like.
Let my man get to Panama,
Spooky,
man,
innit?
in peace.
It's very booky.
Like, what do you do? Because he's supposed to be dangerous.
Don't approach all that carry on.
What do you do?
You lot isn't that like aiding and abetting an offender? Like
If you
see him and you're
don't
just like
snitch.
Low key.
Perverting the course of justice.
Yeah,
but
effectively.
hey, listen, I don't
Conspiracy
even want to
and all
get
that.
too, but bro, you man have all the resources. We
We
talking
say
about
use it.
hunted the other day, the show.
Yeah, you can't
and
even make it home on
find,
that.
You can't find Daniel, bro. Like, I'm not helping you. Like, you've got bare dough. We give you bare dough in taxes.
Training.
Find him
and-
yourself, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. What are you, man? Are you lot dialing 999 and saying, "Hey, listen,
I
Daniel's
doubt
here."
if I see him at King's Cross,
Just see
someone else there will do it.
That's how I feel.
Someone else-
What's it? What's it? Citizen arrest.
Yeah,
Citizen's
you know
arrest.
the ones that were arresting me on the floor and I get moved to by some ex-army.
Squeeze him
No
up.
way, that's not my problem.
I think Richie's calling still.
No, I just wouldn't know what to really do. I think I'll just end up going about my
I'll call
business.
Daily Mail sign. Whoever can make some pee out of it,
They ain't gonna help, man.
Just call their news desk.
Got to call the voice.
They're gonna use your phone. The voice. No. We need more in
this
this.
ain't for them. Yeah. This is not their thing.
No, I'll maybe take a photo of him or something.
Oh,
Get a
post
snap.
it online.
Say he's been
Because you
seen.
saw what happened. The woman, she mistakenly called in to the police to say she seen him at a train station.
Yes.
And then that you got arrested. But it wasn't him.
Of course it wasn't.
Can I say something? And I'm just being a little bit annoying. Probably
Yeah,
not
man.
gonna say
Yeah,
it.
that's your bag.
So do you think, if it was a blackie, he would have been caught yet?
100%. Like, yeah, I don't know how, and I don't know what difference it make. Maybe like, would we stand out more
He
in
would have
like
been blamed.
rural
Already
areas and all that?
Yeah.
100%.
But if he stayed in like Wandsworth, Brixton, you'll blend in.
blending in.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
But
got
you know,
connects.
it's a small zone. They would have
chilling at the
probably.
No, but actually Brixton
Snap the ship,
nowadays. Brixton nowadays.
He'll stand out.
Daniel might just actually be in Brixton. Like,
If you men are on the run, how do you do it? How do you go about it?
I
How
always
do
think
you?
it's impossible. You have to be like connected to some underworld
Alright, I think-
passport dons. Like,
I think it's bare easy to like.
You've been
go
watching too
missing.
much Top Boy.
great
Do you
show.
think it's what?
I think it's bare easy.
To go missing.
Yeah, not missing, but say like in his situation, you bust out of prison, or like say you're on the run, like you could just be like about like go.
What do you mean about
fucking
where?
go, like,
Where, though,
Essex,
Les? But then,
if you, I think
where
if
do
you're
you, where do you sleep?
As a black don, you're getting blamed in Essex.
as a
Forget
black,
about
you
it.
maybe,
Forget about it.
but maybe
As
like
Daniel.
round there, I'm just.
I know what
Just
you need
walking.
to do.
But then you're garmed. You can't change garms.
Do you know what it is?
You got to
though?
do the homeless thing.
We don't know, obviously,
It's the only
what
way.
we don't know if he's patterned this before. Like, he could have
Yeah,
been on a
yeah,
visit.
yeah,
said,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
how
yeah,
most
yeah.
prison
Line
breaks
me up,
are.
leave
He's
me
got
a
someone
bag in
on
the
the
park.
outside, yeah,
and
yeah.
You've got a plan, innit? He's not in them chef. He's not in that chef uniform now. He's changed.
No.
But
He's
I
still would've
reckon, me personally, if I had a plan, I think I could at least get out of the UK still.
No, I think getting out of the country is better.
But then when Interpol on
I'm
you,
going
it's
to
techie still.
Interval. I'm going Turkey.
You going Turkey?
Quick.
bro,
It's
how you
how?
get into Turkey?
Wait,
Bro, so
why
how-
Turkey?
Because he's got connects.
Go Ghana, bro.
Yeah, no. He wants to do shisha and that.
What are you saying? I'm not going Jamaica. No.
Fam.
No.
forget about that.
Problems over
You
there
got more,
still.
you got
And
more.
you
You got different man to run
you get
from.
exported.
Too
what's
long,
the
man.
thing when they bring you back.
Fam, they'll
extradited.
tell you where you are. Like, in Ghana, they'll tell you.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They'll tell you.
it's very
But
mad.
You got to get your disguise up. Like, my man's probably got dreads now. Like, he's probably
You
linked.
got to grow the
He's
beard
probably linked
out.
Smith Studios.
Yeah,
got his
hairpiece
dreads.
and
Oh, crazy
Like,
happy.
yeah, he don't look like that. Like, he cannot. Like, if
No.
you're on a run, there's no way he
Can't
looks
look
how he
like
looks
him,
in
no.
the pictures.
okay, yeah, you
Did
have to switch.
did he
it up
have a
bit.
beard? No beard.
No, he was like clean
shaven.
shaven hair, like bait face, like.
Yeah, you got to do something different with the hair. Shouldn't really be promoting this, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's got.
Yeah,
to
if we were writing a book or a TV show,
Yeah.
then this is what we do.
you have to switch up the hair. But I think like do a couple changes. You could go Tesco, and I don't think
He's
people-
got a little
I don't think
distinctive
people will
look,
clock
though,
his-
No, he's got a
man.
distinctive look.
Because even the guy that got arrested, all the girls that were going
They
crazy
were
about
rating
him,
him, innit?
mad. He's
Oh, I thought they were rating the youth that escaped, but it's the one
both.
that got
They're
arrested.
kind of rating both still.
Yeah, man,
They're like,
they-
hear me out. Kind of let me land.
Why
even
do
though it's
girls
terrible.
do that, bro? Always make it
Bro.
about them, bro.
Crazy
Yeah,
species.
online is
Like, do you remember that light skin you?
the
mugshot,
handsome
yeah,
convict.
yeah,
That is like a millionaire.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
he
No,
went-
that's
he
because of
came
gal.
Went
and
straight
then
to
no one
the
even
catwalk.
knew what his charges were. Like charges could have
Still don't know.
been the
his
mad
charges
thing.
could have been super serious.
Mazza.
TV and
Still
that.
don't
Bro,
know,
if terror's not a red flag, what is that?
No. At that point, yeah, if you're throwing it at him, then yeah,
But I was saying,
Maybe
I
it
was
was the
saying,
espionage. that
anything's
got
a
them.
goal. Yeah,
I was saying this to Dan. How has he escaped? Like, that is
Crazy.
too easy, bro. Like, I've been on prison visits, bro. You got to go through about 100 doors. Depending when you go, sniffer dogs, like, and you've just gone underneath a van.
Yeah,
See-
it's been thought about, isn't
I
it?
see a clip. I didn't even pay attention because I thought life's just getting too silly. I see in America when you escaped by climbing between like two walls. He had his hands on one.
Oh my god.
And he's just going out and he
Like,
busts
wouldn't
out.
someone think about? Like,
And it's on
cover
camera.
that?
Like, you can see him doing it.
Do you think it's an inside job?
A lot of these times,
I think it has
these
to be.
things are. If you think about like how Raf drink, like if you see, or if you're online or you happen to have some people that are inside, unfortunately, you'll see some of the stuff they share.
Yeah.
their cupboards are more full than mine.
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's mad.
With they got Hennessy in there.
Bro, man,
I
I eating
see-
Turkish and that. Like big jerk meals. Yeah.
Versace robes. They always go for the Versace robes. I see doormats outside the thing, outside cells and that now.
Wipe your feet, fam.
Yeah. Before you come in.
Take your shoes off.
So
before you
yeah,
come in.
for me to think that there wouldn't be some element of
I think
Everything
an
is
inside
corrupt
job.
to some.
yeah.
On some
To what
level.
Jamie said, like escaping out of prison, like you have, because there's certain doors and gates and whatnot that you can't just go
Do you
through.
know what I was reading as what they're saying, and it goes back. It's politics, resources, and budget cuts. There's not enough people
Excuses.
manning the prisons.
Staff.
Not
Yeah.
enough staff at the gates. So some people are saying it is
Yeah,
a good time to try and do these things. But yeah, I would probably still say
yeah.
there's an element of help. There should
Recently, waiting for the recession. Man, waiting for the recession.
austerity. yeah.
Oh, it's just bare excuses. You
The
lot do your
screws are working
sorry,
overtime.
Do your job. Sorry, YouTube. Do your job, man.
How long do we think he stays on the run? Next week, by next week's episode, you'll be
I think they'll
caught,
find him.
surely.
I feel like
find
if you make it past a week, you've got your
You're
chances.
kind of
are decent.
yeah.
If you make it past a certain amount of days,
He doesn't even have to leave the country. Well, Wandsworth, he can go up north somewhere. If you get up there,
You're gone.
forget it.
We say you're not getting caught in the countryside.
Nah, you gotta be.
It's just
Why
how
though?
do you
Can't
go
be on the mains.
to function?
Can't be
though?
on the mains.
It's not even that. I just think, I think people just, to what we're saying, if you see him, you're going to say something. I think most people won't say jack shit.
It's just the
Especially,
one.
I think in
old
London,
lady.
I think-
North. I think with the terror
I think
thing,
in London people
Yeah,
won't.
the terror thing. The
terror
Karens will
thing's
get
mad.
him.
Like, if you're just some big criminal, like it's a bit man can kind of.
'Cause, yeah, there
like,
were
certain things a bit different.
loads of that delays for people that were flying out on, would it have been Thursday, Wednesday? They
Because-
closed all airport, like Edinburgh and Manchester, I think it was.
Wow.
They were like, I don't know if he's got links there, but they were like, that was like super locked down.
Is it?
So that, so you just can't get out.
Gotta
of the
go
country.
South End
But-
or Luton or something, man. Cut you
One of the
shit.
smaller joints.
Cut you the rubbish airports, man.
Farnborough. and all that, yeah.
I hear it.
Do you not think he's still in the country though? Innit? I think he's in the
I think
country.
he's in the country.
100%.
Do you know what, man? I think just because of the links and how they've sold it in, my mind's starting to wonder. Like,
That he might be gone.
Yeah. He might have just hopped off the thing, picked up the bag, new passport.
Because of you know what it is. You see with the espionage thing. That's the thing that's made me say, do you know what? He could have diplomatic links. in
Yeah,
other
yeah,
places
yeah.
where a man could fly a plane.
Oh,
out.
his link. Have they stated? I know the
Apparently
name
he's-
is
What I heard is he's trying to get to Russia.
Arabic-ish. Okay.
Is what I've heard.
That's what I said, innit?
I've heard he's trying to get to
Snowden
Russia.
and the guys.
So if them man want to help you, you probably
And they ain't extraditing him.
No. You're chilling
No,
over
no,
there.
no.
Yeah, man. We'll see,
Life,
man.
man.
Good luck, man.
Very booky. Very, very booky. It reminds me of that story of, remember it's like last year or the year before where the police officer got shot in the cell.
No,
There was a shooting in a police
video?
station. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was,
see the
yeah.
video. Yeah,
no.
A police officer got shot
in,
in
the
a
UK?
police station.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man brought his gun.
Who
Yeah.
shot him?
The perp.
The per-
And then what? He just buzzed out.
He didn't make it out.
No,
but
I didn't make it.
They
They
all kind
locked
of
him
like
down
jumped on
straight
him. but-
after, but
No,
it
I
was
don't
mad.
remember
There's a
that.
video
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
still.
No,
That's
man.
mad.
I didn't know.
Yeah. It's just a weird
Didn't
weird
get
time.
frisked.
Yeah, very odd times. What else occurred this weekend? This week. Well, Top Boy came back.
Yeah, the release of Top
Yeah.
Boy came out on the 7th.
Yes,
Yesterday, the
Thursday.
9th?
The final series, they're saying.
Yes, this is where it all ends.
Supposedly.
No loose ends, I think, is the like
Something,
tagline or whatever.
something.
Allegedly.
Is it going to be the end, do we think? Or is
We're
it,
trying to
me
do
and
spoil-
Les-
not-
me and
we're
Les
trying
have
to do
seen
spoiler
it.
free,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We're
yeah.
trying to do
Spoiler
spoiler
free,
free.
yeah,
Spoiler
you can
free,
listen.
so listen freely.
It's gonna be.
Is
tough.
it spoiler free? Is it?
It'd have to be. It'd have to be.
play,
spoiler-free.
play. Yeah, it's gonna
Not
be
after
spoiler
you're
free.
supposedly, Les. But anyway,
Oh,
No,
yeah,
well,
we said
I
that.
just
Yeah,
said that you don't know. They always bring stuff back in it or spin-offs.
I mean, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, we might be in the Top Boy universe now.
I did see some things that made me think.
Yeah, to Richie's point. Yeah. There's
That
always a
it
universe.
could be that's a play for the future or something.
There is someone in or a character who might have a future.
There was a couple of characters, and I thought, I could see that.
I think it'd be
10 years, there'll be a
stupid
reboot.
if they don't.
yeah,
Oh,
me
is
too.
it?
Just follow like Power and like Power's
Oh,
the greatest
okay.
example.
It's obvious, isn't it?
Like
It's like Steph's story. Or something.
yeah, like them man has
Yeah,
created
yeah,
a mad
Jack's-
universe
Jack's world,
of like
like-
Power Book and Tommy and it's the characters from the main series, which keeps people hooked.
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen with this one. They might just do a spin-off, but I think they'd be stupid not to. Like people are gonna watch it.
Yeah,
It's
Kat was like
easy money.
top girl. Like I said, bruv.
Nah,
Top girl.
Yeah.
Hey, quality man.
Like, what you
Come
gonna,
on,
what
man.
you looking at like who builds the lash business?
Come on.
Like, the biggest,
The
like,
big
top
empire.
lash
Yeah,
wars.
lash-
Like,
yeah,
Top
yeah.
them, fam. Top day.
Top day, yeah. Top Z.
top day. Oi. Oh
Wow.
my god.
Yeah, for those that have finished it,
Big white,
happy.
What's the big one? Top day. Yeah. Why not?
Happy with the show, because I feel like more than ever this time I've noticed criticisms again in the barbers yesterday. They were like, I had to turn it off, man, after the first episode. It's not realistic.
And they've watched all the other.
Yeah. Like it's only just become unrealistic. Happy that it was back. Like good.
Oh yeah, I was,
endings.
and I actually, I think I said to you, man, and I'd actually not finished season 2 of the Netflix version, but I finished it. I think I just had one episode left.
Good ending to that.
Yeah, that was cold.
Yeah,
so then that kind
Surprising.
of hyped me again to watch the latest season.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to give my opinion because
It's hard, isn't it?
I feel like
Didn't live up to expectations.
Are you happy?
More question? Any questions?
no,
Is everything
no to that.
loose ends? Oh, it didn't live up to expectations. One.
No.
Are you happy?
On what part?
You can't say
Acting, storyline, production.
The acting. I think the acting's I've always put up with.
Okay.
But I'm a series man,
God.
so I have
Okay,
Got a
levels
bad
well.
series, man.
of acting I respect, but it's been okay. I've seen worse. Story wise, I'm not sure on.
Yeesh.
I speaking to Schemes yesterday. Certain things are okay, and I'm fine. I get it, but I think what I would say is in 6 episodes, it's hard to tell a thorough story. It's also hard to properly tell a thorough story and round everything off. When you do 6 hours, if you ever watched Game of Thrones, that was 4. Was it 4 or 6?
What, the last one?
Yeah,
no, like
I
6
think it
or
was
7
6.
episodes.
I think it was
I
6.
think it was 6.
Rushed the fuck out. They
Rushed.
rushed that, man.
Also, the episode lengths are like 40.
One was 41. Yeah.
So for me, it felt rushed.
Fair.
Boy, for me,
Sure,
like,
expectations
I fellow series man, yeah. I
Badge of honor.
I know what to expect with Top Boy.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people that are watching it, it's like, bro, did you not watch season 1 and season 2? Of course, it's unrealistic. It's a drama. Like,
That yeah, I don't even.
don't just go around wigging man in London
And
like,
getting away with
Yeah.
it.
and getting away with it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you got to
Well,
manage.
Daniel
your-
Khalef
yeah.
is still on the run. Might be
You got to manage expectations, and I think I was very excited for it because it's like the missus like something to watch. She's
Yeah.
at work, like,
It's nearly
buzzing
that.
for-
It's nearly that season. If
Yeah.
it weren't that hot.
buzzing for Top
So
Boy.
for time, yeah.
Yeah, buzzing for Top Boy, sitting down, whacked out 3 episodes first day, whacked out the other 3 days after.
Starving.
But I think without like killing it, no pun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I feel like you can't get everyone's like, oh, why didn't they do this? Why didn't like?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
bro.
can't have every
you can't
ending.
have everything.
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
have
yeah,
every
yeah,
ending.
yeah.
Some things are gonna
Yeah.
get missed, and I feel like I like the way it ended.
Fair.
I'm cool with the way it ended,
And that's what I'll say.
and that's probably my favorite bit of it. And I guess the last scene, if you want to call it that, is probably the best scene or one of the best scenes in the whole series.
Okay, so I've got a question because you lot have finished it. Me and Dan can probably answer this when we
Have
get
you watched
through
it at all, Richard?
I've watched the first 2 episodes. Dan's watched the first 3.
3, yeah.
Okay.
I would finish by this weekend. If you were to give it only 1 of 3 ratings, being like low, mid, or is it indeed Top Boy? You've only got three options.
Or is it in the
Mid-boy,
what?
Low boy, mid boy, or top boy? Which one's it gonna
No,
be?
that's a bun up anyway. Wow. No, mid, because it's not elite. Like you can't compare it to
It's not elite.
the
TV.
elite shows that you know that we've
Saying
watched.
they're
So
not
I would
sponsorless.
say for like a British kind of
Free money,
hood production, I would say it's I think it's sick for that.
Yeah.
But amongst shows as they go, I would say mid.
That was gonna be my second question. I was gonna say for a
Okay.
British thing, it's top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
for like a
bro.
British hood kind of culture thing, it's top
cause
for sure. There ain't been no
thing
shows
since
nowhere
the
near
Bill
that.
Something that
Yeah.
what comes close, yeah.
Nah, yeah, Top Boy culturally is cold. Very the way, even like extending past, I guess, London culture, like obviously Drake's involvement and whatnot, but I think even before he was involved, people are like, Top Boy this, and now you're seeing the memes and posts.
Even when we've been abroad, the Yanks and that, like Tart Boy.
Bro, when
Tart
me,
Boys.
fam, when me and Mike went to New York last year,
Y'all some Tart
like
Boys.
man, just we watched Top Boy.
That's crazy what you say.
Y'all some Tart Boys.
Hey yo, we watched Top Boy. One guy was like, is it really like that out there? Me and Mike was like, nah, not like it's
I
to
would've
an
gassed
extent.
it. I would say,
It's worse.
Yeah. Summer House.
But do you know what I rate about like the whole cultural thing? Like there was a party. I think I rated Nole, by the way. I thought she done from where I think she done alright, like her character. I liked it, but
She got more time.
no, it's not a spoiler.
Okay.
There's a point like where she goes really rogue, and she brings Jax back, like some
the food,
and one's in the blue bag, innit? And you know,
the
blue bag.
with the grease and that.
Little seasoning, little fruit or veg, and I was like,
Scotch
man.
bonnet in there.
Yeah.
I think they done well with that, and like culturally, that's why I think it was sick. You know, Future's a producer on it as well. He produced
Oh no, it's not.
It's not
Drake's Future.
Oh,
He's got like his
that's
own
disappointing.
future. Yeah. I don't think it's.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I don't think it's Merlin or whatever his real name is. Did you see that Asher D said it would have been ideal if Top Boy was written by a black writer?
Yes, who's it? Ronan Bennett, I think, is the writer of it.
Why though?
Rowan Bennett.
Why?
I would like to know why he said that.
Ronan Bennett. Not sure.
Why has he said that? Like, anyway, like, what is that after that?
Yeah, so it was this
Okay,
week in part of the.
Ideal was the word he used. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been ideal for black people's stories to have been told by a black person. So I did scrutinize Ronan, but understanding the key people he consulted for the script was key.
So
I feel like it's
Walters
a bit
added,
of a-
despite the show's diversity has been huge for people like
because
me.
black
So,
people told the story.
Yeah,
think it's a bit of
the
a-
headline is a bit of a.
It's a bit of a moot point, man.
I don't see what. Maybe to the realism part of it, maybe, but then with consultation, you kind of fix those errors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see how a black writer, maybe I'm missing something, a black writer would have made it better.
Yeah, because it could have been a black writer from fucking
Yeah.
Burnley.
Yeah.
Like to the reference with Nole, what Jay said, that that's a black,
And that's like tiny,
like
details,
tiny,
innit?
like that. Like
You're
even
going to the
you, like I
grocer,
remember
yeah.
the scene, but that went over my head at the time. Then you saying it now, I was like, okay, that makes sense. So this Ronan guy's not gonna put that in there. Maybe he did. I don't know.
It went in a paper bag from Whole Foods. Like,
Yeah.
I think sometimes we just gotta like. I think as black people, sometimes we're very quick,
Too critical.
too critical. When it was sick, everyone got paid.
Bro,
you got
it's
your
cool.
pay. His missus is in it as well. Do you realize that?
no,
His missus
I
is
do
in
know
it.
what his missus looks like though. But
Yeah,
I might not be at that
I
part
could be
yet.
wrong,
I
but
don't know.
this is what my girl said, so
Okay.
blame her. Well, not my girl, my wife.
Ooh,
Sorry.
better.
Partner.
She's so you know with you lot would have seen this. You know it's not a spoiler, but you know where Steph stays. Where
Yes.
Steph's staying.
Yes.
Not a woman downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his wife.
yes.
Yeah.
Because his wife is like
Okay.
of that
Yeah,
complexion.
I kinda see it.
I think
I feel
that's
like
what
it could be wrong, but I kind of see it.
Because I was watching it,
Yeah, it
and
could be.
me and my partner both said we recognise him.
mother of my child.
Yeah. Mother of my child.
But I think sometimes, man, we're too quick sometimes. And
Well, I think there's
let's
always
just
gotta
enjoy
be
it. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
thing.
like there was so many people that obviously made money off it, and I think it's sick, man. I think it's sick.
I think
mean,
even
it's-
some of the social commentary is cold.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Don't
I feel
speak
sometimes
on
some of it's
too
a
many
bit on the
things.
nose, or maybe took up a bit more time than perhaps I would have liked to. But yeah, you have to, because again, it's like presenting London, London road culture to the world, isn't it?
Even
it's
in
important
previous
that people know.
episodes, we were talking about like the estate being bought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Redevelopment.
Just real, like,
Gentrification.
real life
This
things.
is not too bad, man.
One thing I will say though, and Mike brought it up. Shout out Mike, is the chemistry between
Oh yeah, it's not there, man.
Ashley
It's
D
never been.
and Little Sims
We
is
say
just
no,
a bit.
it's
Yeah,
not
that's the
a-
one
it's not a
thing. It's
great
like
fit.
It's not chemistry.
I wanted. Yeah, man
the
wanted
opposite.
more.
What's the opposite? Like, it's
Man wanted.
anti-matter.
It was
anti-
tense.
yeah.
It was like you two would just never be together. Like,
No,
Yeah.
their chemistry is rubbish, man.
yeah, he needs to go to tell him, shut up, man.
Yeah, and he's doing the shut ups.
Yeah.
And she's not saying shut up back.
Nah, bro. She just. Anyway,
The
I don't want
chemistry's
to spoil
rubbish.
it. Yeah,
Chemistry's
yeah,
rubbish. Yeah.
But no, I'm glad that it happened. I'm not upset that it's ended. And yeah, I think it's like a good point in like a cold point or benchmark in UK culture. Like,
Yeah,
it
because
didn't
the music has
because before it was always like the music's gone up.
taken off, but you need
It was
these,
always
you need
kind of
the
missed
visuals.
with like the entertainment side. It's always been
Yeah,
there or
yeah.
thereabouts, but this I feel it's got the production value behind it, and it looks
Yeah.
Like in
polished.
building
and-
like
yeah,
a
we've got
scene
something,
in
yeah.
like when hip hop first came up, you had the music, you had breakdancing, which is no longer a
Yeah,
thing.
it's
But you had the fashion, you had you know what I'm saying? You need the movies. It's all
yeah,
part
so
of
now we have a
building
Yeah.
a thing.
And there's good like product placement as well. Like I was saying, you got
oh
I see,
Jesus
I see Duppy
Christ.
thing in there. Duppy share.
Duppy shares in there. You got obviously Kano's the
That
face
Land
of
Rover
Land
deal,
Rover
Jesus
and
Christ.
that now. And then they had the little Hoodrich in there. I don't know if you noticed
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Jack's wearing some interesting outfits.
Yeah.
Nocta as well was in there.
Is everyone?
Yeah.
Do you not remember last
of
time? Like
course.
all the girls are getting nuts over Jack.
For
Do you
Jax.
remember? Is
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
we still getting that?
That was
Or
the pretend.
Cap.
is that the pretend lesbian stage?
Yeah.
They.
my crush. Yeah.
But yeah, sick.
Shout out to Top Boy, man. Shout out to everyone involved. I will be back with my analysis or review next week.
Next week. Yeah.
I'll be through it.
But yeah, I want to see a spin-off, man. I think that will keep this cultural thing that we've got going.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully that spurs off other things. Because I think cinema
Yeah.
is great, and I'll always be into it. But I think we now need to start tapping into the series side of it.
That's where cinema's at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's naturally, I think it will happen.
Yeah.
Shout out
Tyler Perry.
Rags Original and Mini Kings. I heard
Oh,
that
a
tune
lot of
going
features,
off.
yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah,
other
yeah,
tunes, but I'm
yeah.
shouting at that man specifically.
No, sick.
Because I said, yeah, that's big.
Sick. Did we see that Diddy has reassigned his publishing rights back to all the artists and songwriters who he helped build his label Bad Boy Entertainment, including Mace, Faith Evans, The Locks, 112, Notorious B.I.G.'s Estate, and others. So he's finally giving people.
I did hear this.
Yeah, I saw something that
There's
counted it straight away.
There's no money left.
Some
innit?
guy was like, "This is worth $300 a year for me." I can't remember the artist.
What,
I
an
saw-
artist said this?
Yeah, so someone who has been gifted their publishing
A
rights.
large artist? Like, did you
It's a
reckon you
name,
know the
and
artist?
yeah, it's a name we know. I cannot for the life of me remember who it was, but he was like, "This is worth like $300-$400. It's not a good thing.
I mean, that's better than not.
Yeah.
It's not." Though.
But what it
$300
could have been, yeah,
across
what it could have been worth in its initial stages
It's
when you
pop.
had it, when it was new.
Diddy rinsed it.
Yeah.
But do you know, like, you see all that, yeah. I kind of more on Diddy side, yeah, because you see when you go into an agreement, yeah, whether you was, I don't know,
360.
your mind
deal,
was
all of
where
that,
you
mean?
needed to be or whatever.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
signed the deal wherever you was before. So now all of a sudden, what's making me money? Who put you lot on? I gotta give it back to you. No, I don't.
I think it's the knowing in it. It's the time at the time knowing. Like people
Yeah,
sign.
but it was good when you was in that video. You had those bad bitches. You drinking
Yeah,
crystal,
the advance
and it was lit. You
and
got
all
the
that
advance.
stuff.
You done all
Yeah.
that. You helped. You bought your mum a yard.
But you didn't really
But
know.
now your music's not banging anymore. You're saying, "Oh, Diddy, yeah, let me get my publishing rights." Nah, man, do one.
I think it's people being taken advantage of. The problem, and it happens
Yeah,
time
they
after
feel that.
time. Like so,
and then for it being, and usually it's these big white companies, and then I think when it's like someone who looks like you and is brother love, all this
as he
stuff.
likes to call himself.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you do one, and
He's
he's telling
telling
you
you.
it's free bills at the end of the year, so
Yeah,
you can't win anyway.
But I don't think people aren't moaning about. They want what they're fully owed, innit? Like giving it to me 20 years later when it's worth nothing. It's not nothing when it's worth $300.
yeah.
you can't rewind time. It's gone in it.
Yes, it's got, and he's benefited from
Benefited.
it at his pomp kind of thing. So it's tough, it's sad. But
It's like us, yeah. When we go work, we sign a contract, and like you get, I don't know, you get how much days sick leave do you get?
yeah, whatever.
I don't know. Say 28 days holiday or whatever.
Yeah, and then you're
Then-
crying. Then you're asking for more, bro.
Complaining
like,
about
What are you saying? It's what you signed.
Bro, you signed it,
you
bro.
agreed.
Like you
It's
agreed
like
it,
work,
and it was
the
lit at the time.
Notice period is the funniest
Yeah,
one.
or notice,
Yeah,
like
that one.
gardening leave. and
Bro,
all
I
this
got,
Notice period is-
I got to work 3 more months. Yeah, no, you actually signed that at the time.
Oh shit! I don't know. What
Now
it
you're
is.
trying to get out of it. Like.
Yeah, trying to negotiate and that. But yeah, I think the music industry, all these entertainment issues, they're a bit crooked. But I'm not giving Diddy his flowers just yet for this, man.
Yeah, I'm a bit
300
like
quid.
good. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But I feel I'm cynical, as you might know. I feel like
narcissist,
I don't know,
cynic.
No,
I feel like. Why do you call me narcissistic?
No, just from before.
you're a narcissist.
Yeah, I feel like there's some and from what I've been hearing or seeing, there's some scandal coming at Diddy, soon approaching, and I feel like this is something that his team would have potentially done
good
to try and
PR.
get ahead of it. If I'm being honest,
But he's kind of
I'm a cynic.
I guess So I just seen that he, Ciroc, I think, I don't know if it's not a penny, but Ciroc haven't paid him or didn't pay him anything for like promoting the brand or the drink.
Wow.
So I think I read somewhere that they've let him go. I don't know how true that is. But if you don't do right by your people, sometimes it comes back.
One thing I will say about Diddy, because I used to watch Making a Band, he's a piece of work.
Yeah.
That man is a piece of
he's a
work,
top.
I would
hustler.
hate for him to be my boss. That's what I would say. Just from what I've seen. I don't know him, but from what
And
I've seen,
from what I've heard,
he's man. He's tough
to work with, man. But shout out to $300, man. That's good,
bro. I'll take that.
What did we think about? It was debate I saw last week on No Behavior about being humble. And should you really be humble?
Is there a clip there?
Yes.
The meaning of humble. Only in the black community is humble a good word. Humble's meaty. Yeah. Google the meaning of humble. It means suppressing yourself, your own happiness for yours.
I agree.
Yeah, that's meaty.
I agree.
Never, ever do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Ever. Be humble.
Yeah.
That's meatiness.
Nah, I hear that.
It's meatiness.
It's only black people that buy jewels and all this. It's only black
Be
people that
humble.
buy.
Oh my God, don't like bust downs. It's us. That's what I'm saying. Lions do lion shit.
I'm not even totally disagreeing with what you're saying, yeah. But the original point I was talking about, yeah. If I've got an Asian brethren, yeah, came up, or however it may be, whether it was nefarious means, whether it was inherent, it doesn't matter. But he came up, I watched him patting up yards, patting up a business, patting up boom, 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 get self-sufficient, start generating money, boom, 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 doing that, yeah? And then I see you come up from anything, get a big windfall, big racks, same amount of money, and then I see you with 6 chains on, 2 different rollies every day, big car, don't watch that, that's fine. But now I'm telling you, Killy, allow all that. You could do this, what my man, and the man's talking about, why do you want to be like fucking people? I'm trying to make you better yourself. I hate making you better yourself. Man's talking about, lions do like, man, only in the black community.
Man is lion.
Let's
get
very,
into
very
this, 'cause
interesting.
this is
very, very interesting.
This is Mandem.
Just to
podcast,
start, yeah.
really.
I think they're arguing about 2 different things
Yeah,
to
yeah,
start with.
yeah.
Because I think Mark is talking about like setting yourself up for like
Yeah.
foundation
Yeah.
and like he's saying if you had to choose one, choose
Yeah.
the foundation, set yourself up, passive incomes, all this stuff.
Because I think,
smart
I don't know if it's the same. I couldn't remember if they're wearing the same clothes or not. But I think the conversation extends from that, where they're talking about what Margs is talking about. I think talking about like bust downs versus like buying a yard or something.
Yeah, that's a
And I
different
think-
conversation.
It's a different conversation.
And Loons was like he'd rather get a bust down or something than get a yard. Like it was crazy conversation.
So for me, and we talk about this kind of stuff in our Mandem group a lot over the years and stuff. So I think it's 2 different points, first of all, but I'll just talk on Loons' point. So
I think that's what
Specifically,
we're trying to
that's
talk about.
the
on
argument, yeah.
Loons'
Humble,
point. So I agree with
humble.
what Mark said about, building generational wealth, all that stuff. But I agree with Loons. I don't, and I always say it to man as well, like, why would you be humble? Like, I think it depends on your character, but me, I ain't being humble. Like, I feel like, bro, what am I? We work hard, yeah. We do all this stuff, we grind, whatever. Why do I want to be the same that I was when I didn't have it? So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna express myself, and I agree with him. Like, why do we have to be humble? And no one's saying, like, you can buy chains and buy yards. Like, you can do both. You can definitely do both.
Yeah.
Like, why do I want to be the same guy? Like Meek says it the best. Like he probably said it in one of your tunes. Like, I didn't grind to be the same like as I was before. So yeah, I think being humble. I think humbling yourself is meaty, and like me personally, obviously everyone does what they want, but yeah, why would I be humble? Like, that's dead. I think that is dead, personally.
In your humble opinion.
In my humble opinion,
humble.
like, why am I gonna like suppress myself? Like, to
Them lot say it at the start of their podcast, isn't it? I think was it big
Never
up
humble
yourself,
yourself.
but never ever don't small up yourself
Yourself,
unless
yeah.
we tell you to, kind of thing.
yeah.
Small up
Don't
yourself.
small up yourself.
Humility. I think part of humility, or why it's like respected, or why
Admired.
people like push for it, is because they want you to consider other people's feelings. I think they think that when you are showy or you have outward signs of wealth, it's automatically like gonna make the people who have less resources feel away. But I understand that, but I do think you shouldn't live your life like that. Like if you've done X, Y, Z to get to this point where you can afford this, and you've made a decision to do it, like you shouldn't
do it.
Consider like, is this gonna make John down the road feel away? That's mad.
Yeah,
that's actually mental. But I don't actually live my life that way. I don't have bust downs and da. But yeah, when I see other people with it, I'm like, fair play, man. Like that's your choice. Like, and I do think, humility is like it's pushed. But like me and one of my guys, well, like we always say, fuck humble, like, like do what you want, like literally. But I think a lot of it is, it's gonna make my man feel away, or like that man can't afford that. Like, is like in the raw sense, is that my problem? It sounds like a you problem. Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the people, and I've said this before, it's a lot of the man that tell you to humble up yourself. They ain't in a position where they can go and buy that.
That's
That's
it's basically
the go-to.
Look after my feelings. Yeah, don't flex because I can't afford it right now. But a lot of men who have professed and said no, like take it easy. As soon as they get a little bit of change, they're doing the same thing now. Yeah.
Bro, like, and Richie, we've had this thing,
thing,
and I'm not saying that. I'm not just
yeah.
saying bust downs, and a man will say we'll make you a target, but that's not the conversation. The conversation is.
Well, I think it's
not.
There's material goods. There's holidays.
Yeah, it's
clothing.
About like, why am I gonna be? Because
restaurants.
for me going like going abroad and that. And doing like going on a nice holiday, that's not being humble, is it?
No. Not if you're showing it.
If you're showing it.
You show a picture of your hotel. Someone's gonna feel upset.
Like why am I gonna go on this nice expensive holiday that I've paid money for and like just keep it to myself?
Like, it's totally up to you. Like it's totally up to you. Yeah, you shouldn't.
To come and enjoy this. Like man's hitting you. Where is that, bro? Yeah, go take your missus, take your family. Cold, but. Yeah, I know Richie's gonna say something different, so we'll pass over to him.
No, I feel like I'm a little conflicted on it because just in general, this is like with you, not any of your material possessions or whatever. I'm like, do you like you're into this? As oddball as it might be, fucking do it because
that makes you happy.
You've got this itch that you need to scratch. That's your life purpose, whatever, call it whatever. When it comes to, I guess humility, or for the most part, when we're talking about humble, we're talking about like wealth, innit, or like.
Riches, resources.
Oh no, not always actually. Even it could be a talent. So I'm thinking back to like when we were younger. You might have one. Your boy. It could be girls coming round or whatever. Bro, he can do it. Everyone knows he can do a backflip. But why is he doing a backflip now? What are you doing? Like, you just want attention.
Yeah.
So I say all of that to say I'm conflicted on it. Sometimes I'm kind of with it. Sometimes I'm kind of against it. I think it's more of a personal choice of my own, and this is kind of goes back to what I said when I started, is do what feels comfortable to you ultimately. Like I don't know. I feel like people think I'm humble. I don't know if I am. I don't fucking know. I just think it's more linked to.
I ain't got a MacBook, so you got.
No,
it's
different.
Bringing the PC.
It's for work.
I'm a creator.
I'm in the Apple universe.
I mean,
every week the screen gets bigger, dog.
You man are so stupid.
No, you are. No. You're. I would say you're quite
like.
Still.
It's more though because
not my choice.
I don't like. You dickhead. It's my choice.
Once it's up, it's gonna.
I don't like attention. I actually
tennis bracelets.
I actually don't like or value really like attention like that. And I think
so. You're saying man that aren't humble are attention seekers.
Man that are humble or
aren't.
Yeah.
There's a
so there'll be an element of them
if there was a Venn diagram, then they would lean more into that.
A crossover.
There might be a few men that are in between, but for the most, they like attention.
Yeah, because imagine having like a mad VVS conflict-free diamonds, but you say you don't like attention.
Like, get the fuck out of here. That's a direct.
But your diamonds are dancing in Amazonico.
How are you gonna say that how are you gonna say that you don't like attention? When you're doing doing the things that
maybe
get
you like
attention?
diamonds.
No, I think the thing
that's loud but low.
The thing indirectly brings you. I'm not right, so I'm not disagreeing that
it's not indirect. Let's be honest.
No, disagree, Les, man. Disagree with him, man.
No, I'm not saying that.
Give me one support.
Those things don't bring. I think those things bring attention, but you might just want to you might like diamonds, you might like
No,
tennis
man,
bracelets,
no,
you might like.
I'm gonna know. I need to cut in because this is the same thing that always comes out. You might like this. You might. Nobody I know
Just
is truly like a watch enthusiast.
No.
Is a fucking fashion
You don't have to
enthusiast.
be an
Nobody studying
enthusiast,
fashion.
bro.
Like if you were truly invested, I would
But man are
understand
travellers
it.
though. There's man that are travellers though.
You don't have to be an
Okay, they're travellers
enthusiast.
and they travel. Okay, that
is
kind of
that
makes
right?
sense. No, but that makes sense, does it not?
What being a no? You can be a watcher. There's man that really do love.
There are some. I'm talking for our circle for the most part. Man aren't watch
Don't say
enthusiasts.
Chaos is a he likes watches.
I don't know him to be a watch enthusiast, unfortunately. But my point is like
So he can't get a nice watch,
he can get a nice
No,
watch,
yeah.
but don't tell me it does. It's not because he doesn't want attention.
or he might like
there's
the
status
look
attached to
of
it,
a
yeah.
watch.
Yeah, and the status is for what then? Attention.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I agree.
I just don't buy it. And like I think man can, and I think this happens on both sides. I can argue that this and you lot are saying that I'll get the MacBook. Whatever. I can argue both
top
sides.
of the range. Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, so can I though with the watches as well.
yeah, but I'm saying like what I'm saying is that man that typically aren't humble want attention. Is that simple?
yeah, and that's okay.
And that's okay, but don't pretend like I don't want to. That's the fake humble is the worst shit. Oh no, I'm dripped out in $1 million
For me.
worth of clothes
Yeah.
because I don't want attention.
Got the one of one
out of
Louis
it.
me.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely
got another
there's
point. I'll
also
make it
definitely levels to it. Like
Yeah.
if you are dripped like head to toe in designer, whatever, the watch and the chain and the bracelets and that, then I think to some extent you want people to look at you and be like, oh right, he's
Doing
the
his
guy or
thing.
she's the
Yeah,
girl.
You want the compliment, and
But I think if you've got a watch or a cold pair of crepe or a chain or whatever, you might just be like, I just like this shit, so I want to
I do
wear
think
it.
there are levels to
But
it.
I don't want man to be like, oh, like them, like, oh, Leslie's got this or Jamie's got that. Like, bro, me personally,
trying
like,
to cut
I
through.
hate that shit. I just want to wear whatever I'm wearing and no one say, like, no one, like, pay attention to me. Like, nothing.
Because if man them even do it amongst ourselves,
course.
you'll see a man
But
drip
man
out
are
in
stupid
something,
though.
and man will be like,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And I think
Alright, can I go bigger scale? Because I got a big jumbo jet to land.
Wow. Let him
on.
land, clear the
well.
wave, man.
clear the runway, guys.
Yeah.
Go on.
So alright, so you lot, I guess, talking lower level, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if, for example, you're a family man, whatever, you might be 35, 40, guess, yeah. You got a big yard, big whip.
You got island in
Fam-
the you got island in the kitchen.
Yeah. You go on holiday, island in the kitchen. You got the doors, the see-through thing at the back.
Bifolds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bifolds.
yeah.
Oh,
bifolding, yeah.
3 bifolds, not just the 2 joint. The,
Everything. Yeah,
the whole wall
you
could
got
just
the,
yeah.
you got the 70-inch pause.
Young step in the
yeah.
garden and
So
that.
on that level, yeah. Okay, so when we're talking about that level, kids are in private school, big defender on the driveway. Yeah,
jeez.
I'm an attention seeker.
I would say less so than if you did it.
Yeah, with the
all
house, people don't say your
I'm
head to
asking you, am I an attention seeker? Am I? Is that not being humble because I've got a big yard and all those?
I don't.
other stuff?
I
What
think,
we're basically saying is, man with P are attention seekers.
No.
that's what it sounds
that's
like
what
to me.
it may sound like.
So
Let's
that's what
clarify.
it sounds
say
like
no
to
to
me.
the house then.
Let's clarify.
Yeah, so, okay,
what I'm
so
saying
what
is,
I just said. Just please
clarify.
No, I'm gone. You know, because you've cut.
you
cut
finished.
you finished. Yeah.
Oh, love.
Bare bad driving going on. Bare bad
So
driving. Cutting
what
up.
I said, forget the jewels and then
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lower
yeah.
levels. Address those points. I said private
Bricks and
school,
mortar.
big yard.
I would say-
and a nice car.
I would say no. I would say what I think it actually comes down to, and ultimately where this, you could say this, if we were to, what's the word, concentrate this whole humble debate. What I think it ultimately comes down is to values, to things you value. And your house is something to value. Your kids' education is something to value. Having a warm yard is something to value. Cooking home cooked meals or whatever are things to value.
Yeah.
Having watch and whatever it may be, for the most part, even I've said it bedtimes, watches, bro, man, you ask a man with a rollie on or whatever what the time is, he'll look at his phone. Because like it's not
Status.
for that.
Yeah.
It's not for that, and that's the reality.
And he might be like, can't tell time and that. If they're from ends,
Man can't tell it on an
he might
analog.
strut out here, be like,
Only 24-hour clock. Like.
need a teaching assistant. And I was like, oh, God.
I think in general, like, I think the other part is like, if you're a king, and I mean like royalty.
I'm triggered.
I mean, you
I don't know why I'm not rich, but I'm
you can
triggered.
respond.
No, I know I can.
In a sec, just let me finish.
Land, man.
King royalty.
If you're a king or whatever, and you want to be among the people, you can't. In a way, you can't really do king shit. And I'm saying this around kind of friends, and I think this is why certain man might feel
okay,
triggered.
yeah.
Because you're not. it feels like you're not. For some
I
people,
agree
it can feel
with
like
You're not one of
community
us.
anymore.
Yeah. You
And-
switched up.
Yeah.
We just want.
That's what
you
we should
be
be
our
doing,
friend.
though.
Exactly.
We should be
That's what we
switching
should
up,
be
though.
doing. We shouldn't be.
We should
saying
all
the
be
same.
rising.
Was it high tides?
High tide
rose
rise.
Why are we
ships?
mad at the
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
that's
yeah.
moved to I don't know?
Wherever?
No, I don't think anyone's mad at it.
God, no, but you're saying that though. You're saying the man are doing king stuff, yeah. The rest of the group
Are doing.
are chewing. I'm vexed at that. That's
I'm
what
not
you're
saying that's a bad thing. What I am saying is
Isn't
that
that what you just said?
no, I'm saying from the perspective of
It creates a
the common man.
difficulty or
Yeah.
a
You can
distance.
see that it doesn't feel like we're the same anymore. I'm not saying we should be the same, but when you're in a community, you always you feel like you're the same.
But then there should still be if it's real like there
Right.
are things which still
And
like
vice
I might come and link you lot in my new LV or my new Loewe tee.
Yeah, and
but
we're gonna
we
kill
still
you for
like
it.
You're gonna
road
get shot
bikes
for that. You're an
together.
attention seeker though.
We still like I
But-
fixed your puncture on your tires like and we shared like
100%.
Snickers duo.
But
It-
you're
it-
not you're not humble for that, and you're an attention seeker according to what Richie's saying.
The Book of Rich.
That's what I'm saying.
Book of Rich.
And there's no right, I don't think there's no right answer here. Innit? I'm just saying if you lot are talking about on the
people's
base
definitions.
level, you talk about the base level, right? The drip and what we see every day. But when we look at man that are 40, 50 and have the big yards, bear man look up to those people.
Yeah, I
All
think
that
it
stuff.
should be. You
And they
should
probably
see
had-
it, you
they
should
probably
see
had
it
kettles
as
back in the day.
inspiration as
Yeah.
opposed to a cause for conflict or a
I
point
think
of
you-
difference
I
between
think
us.
you
It should be like,
'Cause if I had the
"Bro,
big
my
yard,
man invited
Dan,
me
yeah,
to the barbecue,
and then I
which
got
we
the
won't have.
I had the barbecue that we
Yeah.
don't have the big yard. I get the jacuzzi. I get the jacuzzi.
Bro.
I'm not humble because I got
showing
the
off.
jacuzzi.
And don't
That's
get it twisted.
inspirational now.
There's
But then Rich saying
nothing.
that's the
That's
value
showing
thing.
off,
I'm saying like
Jacuzzi
you
showing
can do all of these things.
You know what I mean? I'm showing off.
joking, I'm
Carl got
joking.
the jacuzzi.
Be successful, but not too successful. That's what
No,
man
it's
wants.
not even that. I'm saying you can be these things. I don't have an issue with anybody being
Any of it.
not humble. It's not the way I choose to be.
Yes, yeah.
But just know that you can do those things.
And-
And all I'm saying is, it as a effect or side effect, let's
Yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah.
because I don't think you want this to be the thing.
Uh-huh.
That
Brings attention.
people will
Look at
you will garner more attention. I don't know if you
Yeah,
want.
and,
to
and, and,
it
that's,
might-
and that's,
yeah.
that's what I was trying to say is
And
that
that's true.
you don't
It's a fact.
intentionally, not everybody intentionally does it.
I
It
think-
just brings.
I don't know if I.
And there's
believe that,
different
though.
types of
It-
attention
Not,
as well.
not
innit?
everybody.
You
Some
might get the
people-
compliments,
not
and
all
then you
attention
also
is
get
good.
Yeah,
the
some people do it because
Mandem
it's what
looking at you
everyone's
like,
wearing. So I
switched
want to
up.
wear the same thing. So man say, "Oh, like your t-shirt's cold," or
You might get haters.
you might get
I
haters.
call this
But
wealth shunting.
some man just want
shaming.
to.
Hey, protect the rich,
That's what it feels like. to me.
protect the wealthy.
Like, it's like all our lives we've always strived to
get more, 100%.
more, but then
When you get it,
when you get it,
come back.
Come
here,
back.
like,
come back here.
Come back here.
You're not humble enough.
I don't
for
think
us.
it's that,
You're
you
not
know.
humble enough. No, Rich, I get your point. Yeah, and
I don't
do
think it's
agree
that.
with some stuff you're saying. Yeah, but a lot of the time, and we have these
And
conversations.
this isn't at
in the
Rich
group, bro. This ain't
directly,
at
yeah,
Rich.
You know, I'm a
We have
figurehead.
these conversations all the time. When a man does well, he's then dragged for not being humble and he's showing off now.
Small
but
up
all he's doing
yourself,
is being better. And this is, bro, a man could have no kettles, no jewels. Yeah, he buys a fat yard. Big cane Corso, dogs there, like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And,
yeah.
then, and then man are like, oh, like,
How many family holidays?
your yard's too big.
Yeah.
I think
Cool.
it ultimately comes down to values and just valuing the right things. And I do actually think
Right-
there are.
right is
no,
air quotes.
No, I don't even think there is.
For you.
No, I don't think there is.
Right. Oh,
I
okay.
think there is.
Oh,
factually
concrete.
right.
There's
Like-
concrete, right? Yeah.
Actually, right.
If you've got a ute, raise your ute. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
There's,
yeah,
there's,
yeah,
there's no black and white. There's
But it's not
factually.
factually right to put your youth in private school.
Why? You want the best for your
No,
child.
no. But you could put
You
your
don't have to.
you could put your.
Yeah.
It's not like
But
you're not
that-
factually wrong for that. Like,
No, but
'cause
I'm
your
saying
youth can
it-
still be in
then-
school. Like we all had a good education and turned out all
Decent
right.
education. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm talking about
decent,
values.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
should value your child
Uh-huh.
getting the best education.
Yeah,
I don't
fair.
think that's.
value,
I don't
okay,
think
yeah.
anyone
Uh-huh.
can argue
That
with
should be universal.
That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think there are certain values that are facts. Like
But I'm telling you now,
I know what you're saying.
I'm telling you now, if you put your youth in private school, there are people that are going to
Well,
be
fuck
talking.
them.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. This is part of my
no, but
point.
that's also my thing though. Like
That's
do
why
what
you're
you're gonna do,
conflicted.
and it's still fuck them. Even if you're not humble, still fuck them, man. They don't want what you think is best for you.
Yeah, I'm just
Sorry,
saying this
sorry.
is still part of my point. Oh, so and so's easy. You know, he's in. He. Do you know what I'm saying? innit?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're
They
still,
went to
you're-
for a holiday. They spent
you're
this
still-
much on the holiday, and
People in
That's-
your,
but-
your
Did-did-it.
subculture are still chatting shit.
That's
about
hate though. I mean, like, I don't think you're not.
and
Gonna
that's
necessarily have-
is that a reason why you shouldn't? But then, yeah, if it's hate,
there's a fine line.
you shouldn't be like you should push against that.
You should push against the hate.
Yeah, like
Oh,
people
100%.
worrying and say, oh, right, they spent this much and we only spent this. Like
100%.
that shouldn't really be
It's
a
like for
talking
a long
point.
time, Jamie. I think you've used this example for time. Like there's a youth who's got a mad whip, but he's still living that yard. That's bad values.
That's values. Values is, I think, values is a different
That's bad
conversation.
values.
I think values is a very
No, but
different
that's what I think
conversation.
it comes down to. Ultimately,
Yeah.
for me anyway.
But anyway,
I can't speak for next man.
Yeah, but we went
For
from
me-
we was talking about being humble and attention seeker. Now we're value, so I feel like that's different.
Yeah, so I'm tying them the two together in that the things that I'm going to say are unhumble, or you could say shouldn't be, or the things that irk me, let's say,
The things
are the
you
things
don't
that
value.
when, no, I don't think it's the things that don't value. I think it's when a man's just doing something that you could even argue has no value. And and then he says he doesn't want, he's not an
And
attention
Rich,
seeker.
you're saying them man tend to be the attention seekers and less humble with those values that you're talking about.
Typically.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Typically.
Cool,
That's
nah,
fair.
I got what I wanted
That's
off
fair.
my chest.
Typically.
That's
But
fair.
yeah, man, guys, man, just live your life, man. Life's short, man. Don't be humble.
Go on, Dan.
What do you think about his point? If we break it down, he said it's only in the black community they say be humble.
I think
If you have your Asian friends, your Mediterranean friends, South American friends,
I feel like it's hard with them communities. I don't really know what they say.
a few of them they've kind of adopted
some
the-
Western.
the Western. I'd say the more hip hop style of things. Like,
But
I see
then
the
do they
Asian,
say-
that
do-
my
but-
Asian dons are dripped out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
They're
bro,
doing. They might even be
drip
doing
all the way
more
out.
than the black youths. I wonder in their community, are they kind of like tone it down, brother?
I reckon there is. I
think
reckon
so.
there is because
Again,
I've
it's
got
gonna
Asian
be-
friends, and I reckon there is a bit.
the elders are saying
It's going to be a divide.
Yeah,
In this, it might be exactly the
No,
same.
I'm sure there is. Actually.
I mean, the way I kind of look at both is like English. When you look at like English rich, and I'm not talking like Essex. I'm talking
you're
like
talking land,
kind of old money. And then like
the Shires,
American new money. Then man go and get the
stately
Lambo.
homes. You're saying stately homes.
And
and
I'm, do you know what I mean?
Eurus. They're in the
Like
Eurus.
those things are looked at as uncouth, as we said a couple of like. So I don't know. I don't know.
And I also do think as well, we do give rich, wealthy white people a pass. We kind of say like they do wealth properly, when the reality is your Steve Jobses of the world. Like people say, oh, he just wears like New Balance jeans and a roll neck, but the roll neck's Izzy Miyake.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Zuckerberg's wearing, he
Yeah.
just wears plain t-shirts.
Yeah. Feel the
They're like
t-shirt and
Xenia
you know how-
t-shirts,
yeah.
which are like $4.50.
You know how much
so like,
the
feel the
t-shirt-
t-shirt. Yeah, yeah.
Feel the
We're
t-shirt
talking about
and
like
we don't wear
humility.
the same
It might
t-shirt.
just not have garish outwards logo, but they're still doing their thing.
Yeah, we're not buying a t-shirt from the same place.
Yeah, yeah. He's not H&M in it.
No.
He's not Uniqlo in. He's
Would you
not
say
3
that
for
that's
20.
more humble than him wearing? If he had, there's a same tee but with mad logo on it. Same version of the same man.
Is
Because he doesn't want the attention.
it's probably not humility, man. I think it's just different tastes.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's I think it's different taste. Because then he'll still go to his big yacht. Like the yacht, is that like humility? Like it's not.
No, that's the opposite.
This is literally the opposite. Or you go this skiing resort in Zurich, or then you go to Colorado to do your ski.
And
Like,
that's cold. You're a billionaire, bro.
Do
Do that,
Bro,
bro.
I'm
Yeah.
saying always do you, regardless of how next man feel. But just know, if man feel a way that you might be playing into it.
And one thing I will say, it would be in just terms of like Mandem and whatever. It would be comical. Is comical the word?
Yeah, probably.
Or it would be
If I-
very,
if
it
I
would be
think I know what
very
you're gonna
funny
say.
to see if everyone became a millionaire tomorrow, won the lottery.
how it plays out.
If everyone's still humble, that would be or everyone's going to turn into a attention seeker. Because now, like I said, it's very easy to say it when you're
When you can't or you don't have it.
and then it's very easy to shun that person because you know who's driving that or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of, do you know what I mean? But if everyone was a millionaire, bro, we wouldn't be doing a podcast here, bro.
Yeah, different kind of studios.
So yeah, but yeah, that was a great topic.
Yeah, I think humility, man. It's a tough one, and
It's a
I
tough
think
one.
the main thing is with humility. I think Weiss preached is you just don't want to upset them kind of thing. Like just tone it down because them man they ain't got it yet, or they might never have it. Like worry about them. Like go just be rich, but not rich enough to hurt my feelings or their feelings, which is mad.
I don't like the idea of that.
Which is crazy. Yeah, don't
True,
stunt your growth. Like you've worked hard enough, wherever that be. Nefarious means inheritance.
Yeah.
You've locked up on this money. It's yours, isn't it? Do you
I
want?
guess my thing is like don't forget your people, kind of thing as well, in it, which it sounds kind of weird.
Mad.
But I think of,
don't
do you know,
know,
I think
Rich.
of like
when you
I think
say
of-
when you
I
say
think of,
what
like,
do you mean?
Muhammad Ali is who I think of. He would have been multi-millionaire, gone, making all ridiculous P, but he was still loved by the people.
yeah.
Because and I think
His
that's
actions, yeah. I think
I think
actions.
it's,
I agree with you.
and
I
I
don't
think
think you
it's
should
because of
forget
his
your
values
people.
is what
Yeah.
connected him with the people. I think as you grow, it's easy to come off path and forget about what you value. It's easy. It's easy to just be keeping up with the Joneses or
But I think you can
you can have both.
You can have both. Like you can
you can go and
still
link
not forget
the
where you
Mandem
came from.
in-
But it's rare.
in your Louis
Is
V.
what I would say. It's quite
Link the
rare.
Mandem.
Remember what they say? I mean, we've seen it when you do link the Mandem and it goes Pete Tong, get your chain robbed or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can't win. You actually can't win as a young man. Like in that kind of subculture, like you can't win, bro. You leave, you're a chief.
All those Americans,
You stay-
go back to their hoods.
yeah.
You
Go back-
usually
go back
end
to
up
your
dying
hoods.
in the
Yeah.
same
This
place,
is what I'm
but with
saying,
just
like,
different
buying
chains
cookies,
on. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
R.I.P. Dolph, man. But
$100% leave the hood though. Like,
Anyway,
like,
the most
if you're in that
important
kind of
thing-
No, Rich, you shouldn't leave the hood. 'Cause
Staying in the hood's not
people
humble.
will feel away.
you
bro.
can leave the hood and be humble.
You can leave the hood, man. Then people
You
be
can
like,
100% leave the
why
hood
did
and
he
be
leave?
humble.
You don't give it back.
It's not safe,
Why
bro.
did he
Like,
leave?
bro, that's values. Like your safety should be number one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'm happy we had Jamie on for that one particularly.
yeah, I'm glad. But that's
Bun
great.
Kendrick, man. Be humble.
Be
man.
humble.
Not me, man.
What we saying? Bring-ins.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Anything?
I think I've got a couple of bring-ins actually. I've been listening to more music over the past couple of weeks. One of my bring-ins will be a new joint from Nux featuring Larry June.
Oh, that was gonna
Cold.
be
Oh,
mad.
it's yours?
Yeah.
And the tune
It's
is
not
called,
mine. I got another one, but go on.
the tune is called I Suppose. It's just good wavy music from two very wavy artists.
Like it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that link up, but
Yeah, call me off guard.
it makes
makes
sense
sense.
when you hear
it.
it. Yeah.
My bringing is from Jules, and it's called Palm Wine Rhythm.
I got that as well still.
Big. And the sample he uses is a Ghanaian tune. I tried to find it, but I couldn't. That's maybe why I love it so much. But yeah, good tune. Palm Wine Rhythm.
Jules is cold.
Nice. Jay, any
No, I'm still
bring-ins?
thinking. Dan, go on.
From me, I am gonna bring in stuff. I'm gonna go randomly. Apple have stepped into the modern era, and they've got a Discovery station now.
Yeah, I've been listening to it.
Where it
So-
suggests things that you haven't listened to or haven't listened to in a while. And I was recommended Dave East off his Karma 3 tape, a tune called Get the Money featuring Trouble.
Cold.
decent.
Can we do like business shout-outs or?
Of course, man.
For a fee.
This is like the
So-
classifieds page at the back of a magazine. It's just whatever you want to
No, I
advertise.
just want to, obviously, I don't even know my man personally, but just based on the whole, what we was talking about, humble and whatever, is obviously Chief has got the new jewelry shop in Mayfair,
God.
which I think, like, to me, mad inspiring. Someone from the hood, jewelry shop in Mayfair next to Rolls Royce. So, yeah, man, check it out. It's called Chief. I can't remember how you spell Chiefer, but yeah, if you don't want to be humble and you want to go
Man.
buy yourself something nice for you or your wife, yeah, man, check out
at
Chief's
this
jewelry
nigga.
shop in
You or your wife.
Mayfair.
You know?
That's my bringing.
Okay.
Cold.
Love it, man. Black business.
Black
You see
business
the
as well.
story from nothing to something.
Yeah,
But somehow someone probably out there will still hate. Like,
Yeah, there's
Says
always,
intentions.
there's always one.
but yeah, man. That's, yeah,
why have you got a
check it
shop in
out.
Mayfair? Why is your shop not on the local high road?
Sisters
Like,
Why is it not on Western Road? Like?
come on, man. You forgot your roots.
Yeah,
Cole, are we done?
Psych. Yeah, man.
I think so.
Yeah, that's
That's it.
episode 290.
290.
It's the Mandem podcast.
Keep it locked.
And don't forget,
Like,
be humble.
share,
No, don't ever be humble, man.
be humble.
like, share, subscribe, all of that.
Humbly.
I beg. Love. Happiness.